I speak Arabic, brother. I was wondering. You know these.
But then why is it every Muslim killing everyone? Why is it all Muslims believe this killing everyone?
Yes, absolutely. They're Chinese nationals.
Right.
In 1948, when China formed, it formed together with Xinjiang, which historically hadn't always been China. It's been in and out of China for the past hundreds of years. Huge amount of bloodshed in the area.
Which area is that?
Northwest China. 40% of the raw materials, uranium, coal, oil, gas, copper, metals, are in Xinjiang.
Right, yeah.
So, and in 1948, when China started, 90% of the people there were Muslim at that time. So it was a problem for China because all the resources, all the raw materials were there. So China recently has shipped in millions of Han Chinese, and it's put women and children and men who are non-Han Chinese in concentration camps and prisons.
You are wrong. Why isn't everyone doing it? Why is it only started after 9/11 that we start hearing about all this? Was it as bad as this?
What's the difference?
Did London ever have one?
Road in here, it means the Chinese agent is following
before 9/11.
And the Jews in Nazi Germany were sent for betterment also. Yeah, and look at what happened to them. My family was in those concentration camps 80 years ago.
on the platform. Because Jews should not be on the platform.
It has to be from an Islamic leader asking people to defend their country.
I'm not. My daughter. I'm English.
Even jihad itself.
My daughter's Palestinian.
You should keep away from this politics.
Yeah.
Right, I don't care. These are women and men and children. I cannot sit at home while their lives are in danger, and their lives are very much in danger.
These Chinese Muslims are not in concentration camp. They are education training.
But why do they need training? Why the Christians don't need training? Why the
Shoot to kill.
Yeah.
Look at the BBC 2 weeks ago. If they try to escape immediately, they are shot dead. What kind of re-education camp is that?
That fence is what you use in
You
education.
you were saying Chinese Xinjiang. Who was the government before 1948 in Xinjiang?
For a while it was an independent state, and before that,
Independent state.
Yes.
And then what happened?
in 1948, when China started, it became part of China. In
Why
that
it
time.
became part of China? Why did they not say we want to be independent?
Because the Chinese army came and occupied it. And so it became part of everything was very fluid in 1948. There was a civil war in China, and
It didn't become the protectorate of Britain.
nothing to do with Britain's never been to Xinjiang. It's one of the few places we're not guilty about. There's not many.
So China occupied Xinjiang.
Yeah, and over the centuries, Xinjiang has been part of the Muslim world or part of China. It goes backwards and forwards. Historically, there's been fields of blood. Unfortunately, millions of people have been killed there over the centuries. The history there is horrible, but that doesn't mean we can forget about the women and children and men to today, because their lives are really in danger.
Just wondering, how do you spell that region?
It's on the leaflet. Do you want the leaflet?
This is the first time I'm hearing this. I never heard about this.
Really?
Yeah, first time I'm hearing it.
Look on the BBC website, the BBC News website. There's plenty of information there.
And what's happened about Ukraine now?
I'm not Ukraine. I don't know. I'm not an expert on Ukraine.
Everywhere war is everywhere.
I know. I mean, the Russians have taken 250,000 Ukrainian children. I mean, there's also terrible things going on in Ukraine.
But Putin is not going to live long. He's very ill, I think.
I think so. Hi there. Hoping we can save these lives. The women and children and men. Yeah, but this is one northwest China, which when it became part of China in 1948, it was majority Muslim. Now the Muslims, they're in danger of their lives, and Muslim women are getting raped every night. Men are dying. and we need to save their lives. The world isn't talking about it enough.
I think it's very commendable what you're doing, and I applaud you.
But my family was in concentration camps 80 years ago, and we said never again.
Yes.
And nothing like this has ever happened before, except once, which was the Holocaust.
And it's very powerful when it comes from your community. It speaks volumes. So.
I just don't feel I can sit at home.
Yeah, I agree.
I demonstrate twice a week. I've demonstrated twice a week for the last 3 years.
Wow. Yes. No, keep it up. You're doing a great job. Thank you.
Also, because China is such a powerful machine.
China is taking over from America. It's going to become the world's power and the world's policeman.
That's why people are like, you know why all the products you've got, all the clothes you wear, everything.
They're all Turks, aren't you?
Turkey. Yes, these are Turkic. They aren't Turks.
Well, yeah,
it's
but
the expression
I don't mean
Turkey.
from Turkey. I mean,
No, yeah,
that
Turkey.
title.
Yeah. That's right. I mean, there are Uyghurs, there are Kazakhs, but they're all Turkic Muslims.
Right. Yeah.
I mean, I'm not. That's what I've read. I've never.
Yeah, no, I'm just checking out the information.
I think they're all Sunni Muslim too.
Yeah, there would be because I think the Ottomans were Sunnis, weren't they?
Sunnis, yeah.
Yeah, it seems like India claims some of those regions. You should know about that.
I don't know. I never knew. Only I came to know this.
Right, no, it's because apparently India claims some of the regions. Yeah, but India, it says, what does it say? It says the Aksai Chin and Trans-Karakum Tract region, both administered by China, are claimed by India. So it seems like India they have claims on some of those regions.
Yeah, but India is against China.
3 million women and children and men are in danger of their lives. They're in concentration camps and slave labour. And nothing like this on this scale has ever happened before in the history of human people, except once, which was the Holocaust. And we know how that ended. And we've got to save their lives. Please spread the word. We've got to save their lives.
Get in your bike and get on your bike. Get on your bike.
How did China manage to get that region?
Yeah, but it's bordering on. I mean, China's. Yeah.
I'm surprised they managed to get it. It's so far out.
They'd just finished a civil war, 1948.
Right.
They were very powerful, and they were well militarised, and they just walked in basically, and there was nobody to stop them.
What the problem was because of the Russians were defeated against the Germans.
Yeah, the Russians were wiped out. That's right.
Yeah.
Otherwise, Russia would have claimed. But China did nothing with it for about 40 years.
Right.
It just, there was nothing happening there. It was a desert. And then all the raw materials were discovered.
Was this before the war?
No, from 1948 for the first 40 years till 88.
Yeah.
They did nothing. Then all the raw materials were discovered, and once it became really strategically important, that's when they started shipping loads of millions of Han Chinese in.
Israelites will return to take down Islam.